Hello, fact friends. Welcome to another Whisper Facts ASMR episode. This time, covering the topic of the planet Mars. This will be part 1 of a 2-part series, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you won't miss out on part 2 in the series, as well as my other space facts related content in the future. So guys, it's time to get comfortable, lie back, relax, and let yourself drift away as we find out more about Mars today. Fact number 1. Mars is the second smallest planet in the solar system after Mercury, and it is the 4th planet from the Sun, the order being Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, the dwarf planet. I think this is a really good fact to open the video with. I think that a lot of us forget things that we learned at school when we were children, but for me, for some reason, the order of the planets has always stayed with me, and I really love space as a topic. So for me, learning about facts about Mars is just about as good as it gets. Fact number 2. Mars is also referred to as the red planet because it has high content of iron oxide, which makes it appear reddish. Fact number 3. Mars has a thin atmosphere. Fact number 4. Mars has only 2 moons as compared to Uranus's 27 moons. They are named Phobos and Deimos, and I'm not exactly sure, as always, with some of the words within these fact videos if I've pronounced them correctly, but Phobos is spelled Phobos, and Deimos is spelled Deimos. These moons are small and are irregularly shaped. Fact number 5. The composition of the core of Mars is not yet known to scientists, and the exploration work is going on. It is not certain, as of now, if the planet's core is solid, liquid, or is built of 2 different layers. The maximum pressure of Mars's core is expected to be 400,000 times the pressure of Earth's atmosphere at sea level. Fact number 6. If we compare the density of Mars with that of the less dense than Earth. Fact number 7. Mars has low atmospheric pressure on its surface, which is the reason why liquid water cannot exist on its surface for long. Fact number 8. Mars takes twice the time Earth takes to complete a full revolution around the Sun. I think that's a very interesting fact. I love to learn about how long the different planets take to orbit the Sun. Fact number 9. Did you know that the giant Jupiter has the ability to influence the orbit of Mars? Due to its immense mass, Jupiter brings some change in Mars's orbit. Fact number 10. The orbit of Mars and Earth are also not in the same plane. There is a tilt of a few degrees between the orbits of the two neighbouring planets. Fact number 11. Opposition is a situation when a planet and the Sun are on directly opposite sides of Earth. In Mars opposition, Mars and the Sun are on directly opposite sides of the Earth. Fact number 12. Mars has sufficient ice on its polar regions. If the ice on its south pole melts, the resulting water will be sufficient to cover the planet's entire surface to a depth of 11 meters. Mars, in addition to Earth, is the only other planet that has polar ice caps. Its northern cap is called Planetary, and the southern cap is called Planetary Australis, or perhaps that's Australis. Not exactly sure, but it is spelled Australe. And this fact makes me think about the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Total Recall, in which, well, I shouldn't really spoil it in case you've never seen it, but it is decades old. I think it came out in 1990, but yeah, at the end of the movie, I think the polar ice caps get melted and provides air or something to the planet, but basically it gives it an Earth-type atmosphere, so you're able to breathe normally on the surface of Mars. It is a really fun movie, and one that I really enjoy watching anytime I catch it on TV. Facts number 13. Solar conjunction is the term used to describe the coming of Sun between the Earth when this happens, the communication between spacecraft on Mars and the Earth drastically reduces. Fact number 14. Did you know that the ancient Babylonians first created the week and divided it into 7 days? They named each day of the week upon the 7 known bodies in the sky: the sun, the moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Hence, Tuesday is the day of Mars, because of the red color of the planet. Mars is also associated with aggression. And I did not know that the ancient Babylonians first created the week and divided it into 7 days, so that's a really good piece of information to take from this video, I think. Fact number 15. The name of the month of March also derives from Mars. Fact number 16. Mars is being explored for over 4 decades now because it is considered as a favorable place for human existence, and the signs of water on the planet has supported the belief that human life can exist on this red planet. And for me, this is one of the most interesting facts in this video so far. I find the notion of people going to Mars absolutely fascinating, and I often wonder when that event will take place, if it ever does. But I don't tend to think that it will be in our lifetime, but you never know. We have, of course, seen people go to Mars many times in movies, but never reality, of course. The closest that we have got to Mars is sending up the rovers that explore the surface. And I think that that in itself is a very fascinating topic, and one that I have looked up before to learn more about. Fact number 17. The first interaction with Mars was in 1965, when Mariner 4 flew by the red planet. It took the spacecraft a whopping 228 days to reach the planet. Fact number 18. Many Hollywood films have been produced with Mars as their subject, including Flight to Mars from 1951, The Angry Red Planet from 1959, and the famous John Carter from 2012. And I actually mentioned this just a couple of minutes ago about the numerous movies that have been made that surround people going to Mars, and I mentioned that Total Recall was the one that comes to my mind, but I think that this fact has chosen quite obscure movies to list. I've never heard of Flight to Mars or The Angry Red Planet, both from the 1950s. But if we come up to more modern times, movies that come to my mind are Mission to Mars and also Red Planet, I think. Although I'm not exactly sure now I'm thinking about it. But there was one with Val Kilmer, which I can't quite recall. And I think that Mission to Mars was with Gary Sinise, which I did see and I enjoyed. But yeah, there are a good number of enjoyable movies that are set on Mars. But the 2012 movie John Carter is actually one that I haven't heard of before, interestingly, so I think I'm going to look this movie up after I complete this video. Fact number 19. Mars can be spotted with the naked eye during the nighttime from the surface of Earth, thanks to its reddish appearance. The apparent size and brightness of the planet varies depending on the proximity of the planet to the Earth. And this is another very interesting fact. I did not know that you can actually see Mars with the naked eye during the nighttime. So yeah, that's another very interesting fact to take from this particular video. Fact number 20. The tallest mountain in the solar system, Olympus Mons, is on Mars. It is more than 21 kilometers high, about 3 times taller than that of Mount Everest, and more than 600 kilometers in diameter. Oh my goodness, that is such a cool fact. So, the tallest mountain in the solar system, as we know it, is actually on Mars, and its name is Olympus Mons. I love that fact. Fact number 21. Indian Space Research Organization also set their orbiter for Mars safely on the 24th of September 2014. By doing so, India became the first country in the world to set a spacecraft into Mars's orbit in its first attempt. The mission was launched on November the 5th, 2013. Fact number 22. Scientists have had the chance to study the pieces of rock from Mars that landed on Earth. The rock pieces orbited the solar system for millions of years and finally crash landed on the Earth. Fact number 23. In 1960, the first spacecraft on mission to Mars was launched. However, the mission failed. That is a very surprising fact to me, if it is true. Of course, I cannot be sure that the facts within my videos are 100% accurate, but that sounds kind of iffy to me. I'm not sure. 1960 was 9 years before we sent man to the moon, so it sounds kind of funny that they would attempt to send any kind of mission to Mars as early as 1960. I will have to actually look into that one, as I'm quite interested to find out if this fact is legit. Fact number 24. Mars is at a distance of more than 142 million miles from the Sun. Fact number 25. Mars is a very cold planet. The average temperature on Mars stays around minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is below freezing point. Okay, so if we do ever get to go to Mars, be sure to bring your gloves and your scarf. Fact number 26. Due to the presence of red dust on the planet, which is mainly its iron content, Mars sometimes sees dust storms when the wind blows. These dust storms can be humongous and can cover the planet's entire surface. Interestingly, these dust storms are sometimes visible by telescopes from the Earth. 60 miles per hour is the top speed of the winds blowing in some of the strongest Martian storms. Moreover, due to less atmospheric pressure on Mars than Earth, things get blown, but the intensity is not that much as on Earth with the same wind speed. Okay, so if we are going to Mars, we're bringing a scarf and our gloves, and now we are bringing a pair of goggles so we don't get any Martian dust in our eyes. Fact number 27. The surface gravity on Mars is only about 38% of the surface gravity on Earth. So, if you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you would weigh only 38 pounds on Mars. Fact number 28. Viking 1 and Viking 2 are the two spacecraft that were sent by NASA in 1975 on Mars with the objective to study its surface and to gather important information about its composition and structure. Fact number 29. In 2004, NASA's rovers evidence of water on the planet. Presence of water on Mars could be a potential signal of survival of living things in the past or in the present on the planet. And finally, for part 1 of our series of facts about Mars, we have fact number 30. Currently, 2 rovers from NASA named Opportunity and Curiosity are exploring the surface of Mars. And that is almost it for this video, guys, but look out for part 2 in the series in the near future. And if you're interested in more space-related content, check out the end screen for this video. But a huge thank you, as always, for joining me today, and I will see you again next time.